Gather myself together. Slight panic. Just come up a long hill on the motorway.
We left Braubach in the morning and spent a lovely couple of hours meandering down the Rhine, stopping for a walk and looking at the castles, before finally jumping on the motorway heading to our next destination. Until, oh dear. Gather myself together. Slight panic. Just come up a long hill on the motorway. She doesn't like doing hills, so taking it steady. I was driving and I probably pushed it too far. Got to the top, really deep, horrible noise. I did not like the noise at all. So we pulled in. Tom looked at the engine. Absolutely nothing. It looked fine from us that don't know anything about engines. So we googled, found a garage. And bless them, they've come out in under 5 minutes. She's up on a ramp. The exhaust pipes become detached from the front, which is why it made it sound like it was the engine to me, because the noise was coming from the engine bay. It's just the exhaust pipe come off, so they're getting straight on it. They're welding it. And here he is, he's welding it right this minute. I'll put a link to where we are now just so you can see. Here we go. No idea what it's going to cost. To be honest, it doesn't matter. It's not being masses. Let's have a quick look where we are. This place is called GÖTZ. GÖTZ. I will put a link into where we are because these are incredible. Just literally rocked up. The lady in reception sent the bloke over. He took it for a drive, and here we are. So,
isn't it amazing? Absolutely amazing. You want to get that service back in England?
Gotta say, guys, thank you so very much. He's welded the exhaust pipe back together. 40 euros cash, which I'm sure is not the right way of doing it, but do you know what? We don't care. It's fixed. She sounds perfect. Let's get ourselves back on the road. Our destination was the city of Pilsen, and after the day we'd had, it was straight into town for a couple of beers and dinner. So we've just popped to the second pub for the night. As you can see, the beer's like a head here, but the choice is incredible. If there's one thing Claire loves, it's planning routes. Now that we're a little bit inebriated, she's got no idea where we are or the bus stop we've got to get off at. Somewhere near the lake will be good enough for us.
Just to make sure, because we don't actually know where we're getting off. Just a rough idea where.
So that's a good start to the day. We're going into Pilsen. We've just walked to the bus stop and it's an hour's wait. It's only 25 minutes to walk there, so we're walking.
Now we're off to Pilsen after a full start, but this is a prettier route anyway.
So in typical true Claire style, she put her bank card in a pocket. Didn't do the zip up. It's a pocket where air could fall out of. So we've now walked 25 minutes into town. We're now turning around and walking back to see if we can retrace our steps to find her card. Oh well, trials and tribulations of travel, eh? So we got all the way back to the van,
I said to Claire, go back to the bus stop where we started, which is about 10 minutes that way. So she's just come back with a smile on her face.
I made it all the way to the bus stop. It wasn't there. I walked back thinking, we should have just carried on with the day. I've written it off as lost. I've still got a Google Wallet. There's no point. And I was walking back the path because there was a bit of the grass that was trodden out, and we walked on that bit. And something made me just glance to my right, and it was sticking out of the grass that way up. I think if I was walking above it, I might not have seen it, because I looked to the right, I saw it. Thank goodness for that.
Can you lot now see what I've got to live with? Honestly, give me some credit.
He's just as bad as me.
So we're in the main square of the big cathedral to our right. There's a Saturday market. Everything's open. There's a little party atmosphere going on. Everyone's eating and drinking. Just a little snack to be getting on with.
Who doesn't love language?
So having just seen the church, we thought we'd come and see Pilsen's historical underground. We've paid for a tour. We'll see what's there. Beneath the historic centre of the city of Pilsen lies a maze of corridors and cellars stretching over 13 kilometres, built gradually over the centuries, and is on 2 or 3 different levels.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Well, as we know, Claire loves a cave.
It's my favourite.
The hour's tour cost us just over £14 for both of us. Great value and a really interesting tour. Along the 800 metres or so of tunnels we walked down there were the remains of many of the original hundreds of wells that once existed.
Here are the last ones.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
This section was extensively restored in the 20th century using modern day mining techniques. So Claire's just gone underneath that. As you know, she loves a cave, dark places.
Especially when you're stood on top of water to do it.
And 7 or 8 metres underground as well, with houses above us.
Please keep going.
Basically, we're on level 2. They've sealed level 1 because level 1 is private and owned by individuals, so it's their private property, whereas all the level 2 is owned by the city of Pilsen. These are wooden water pipes.
And here are the things. First, we can mention this water tower. Amazing, because it will show how I was older during 2000 flooding. 2002 flooding were very devastating for the city. And the whole history.
Ouch.
So that was an interesting tour under the city in the tunnels, but part of it you get a free voucher for a free beer, which we are now enjoying in this bar that does actually feel and sound like an English pub. We don't think anything sounds like an English pub, but this place really does. The extra bargain is we met somebody outside who wasn't going to use their beers, so they gave us some extra tokens. We don't mind. Cheers.
After a few beers, we spent a good couple of hours mooching around town looking at the gardens and the statues. It's a beautiful piece of artwork with water, but apparently for German tourists they need this. Because German tourists have been known to take baths in these. Ridiculous, eh? Afterwards we headed back to the square for a little bit of music, a chimney cake and another beer.
That's us done in Pilsen. We're heading off now. We can't work it out. Can't work out if we love it or hate it, but we only came for 1 or 2 nights and we've been here 4 nights, so it can't be that bad. We're now heading over to GÖTZ. I really hope I've pronounced that wrong. Do let us know if I haven't. And we're going to go and see a Catholic church made of bones. Interesting.